What's up, everybody? Welcome to a menacing podcast extravaganza. Yes, we are back for another episode, 2 episodes this week, because that's what we do. So let's get the business out of the way. Real quick, follow us on our social medias, Facebook, Menacing Podcast, Twitter, or X. Man, I always do that. Twitter and X, how about that? At Menacing Podcast. You could also email the show at menacingpodcast@gmail.com. And just as a reminder, it's time to cut the umbilical cord. So you need to move out and find your own space. Get a hold of Hatowski Realty. Mike and Renee are going to help you cut that cord. Dare I say gnaw it off? No, I'm just kidding. They're not that weird. Just us. But they'll help you find your own little space so that you can grow and walk and be free. You don't have to be bogged down by your roommate's rules or your mom and dad's rules anymore. You make the rules now. Hatowski Realty, they're there for you. All right, let's get into it. It is time for the party.
Yeah, woo woo party.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was our time to jump in or
cue the audience.
You got a point.
I'm sorry. I pointed at the beginning, and Josh thought that was hilarious.
And yeah, Josh is back finally on the podcast. Josh, great to have you here.
Welcome.
As
enough said.
As usual, he's got a few words.
Strong silent type.
Yes. So they're probably going, he's not really back. I don't believe it.
No. They'll hear him cough, though, once in a while. Ice cube. I don't think you should get crushed ice cubes if you're going to go on to a podcast. You should probably get the full cube.
That does seem a little bit...
that one
a
crush,
little ill-planned.
That one crush one hits the back of your throat just right.
Maybe not ice cubes at all for a... audio-based,
because you know what, in all fairness,
performative experience. Yeah,
you bring up a good point, because even the cubes, they like to all congregate at the bottom of your glass. So when you tip it just right, They all rush you.
So that is, I have. I don't know if it's a drinking problem there,
Wow.
if that's considered that, but whenever I cannot do ice in a glass of anything, because it will do that. Where it collects at the bottom and then it releases as I'm tipping the glass up, because I'm not paying attention and I'm lured into a false sense of security by the ice, and it releases like an avalanche. And I have usually it's when I'm at like a event where I'm dressed up, and it spills all over my suit or what have you, my dress clothes.
That's why when I go to nice things, I always go just whiskey. Neat.
Well,
they're like, without ice. Yep,
that's where you have an aneurysm.
That's what it means.
That's like literally what it stands for.
I just had that happen to me at a bachelor party.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Was that actually at Josh's bachelor party?
Was that at the golf place?
Yeah.
Oh,
I asked for a neat whiskey.
Anyone ice in it?
He's like, "Is that with ice?" Nope.
And by whiskey, did you mean tequila?
Yes. It's like, what? What is this drink?
Where am I? What am I ordering? I also have a problem, though. One of my favorite beverages is Oberon.
Okay.
Bell's Oberon. It's a beer.
Yeah.
They release it during the summer. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But you put an orange slice in it. The problem is anytime I put anything in my drink, I don't know, it like wedges itself, and then as I'm drinking, it'll shift and like release liquid towards me. And it's inevitably it spills. It's not just ice that does it to me. It's anything. If I put a lime in my Corona,
there you go.
You know, that's
the food assassins right there.
It is. I don't know what it is about me that they hate, but they're after me.
Either that or your wife's in the corner like
almost got him that time.
Now he looks like a giant baby because it's all over his clothes.
And yep, exactly. And she stuck with me all night. That did happen to me at a certain wedding where I had Oberon and the orange shifted and spilled
all over, yeah.
All over.
Well,
basically right down my tie, essentially.
oh, there you go.
Which is just what you want when you're dressed up for a wedding.
Yep. Always want to look your best up there. A little Oberon, so you could possibly suck on your tie while you're waiting for the bride to walk down the... You're like, all right, I needed a drink.
That's the whole point of it, yeah. Just, why is he squeezing the tie out above his face?
Because it's not classy having a flask up there.
No, it's not.
No, that's
what I was supposed to bring. I forgot to bring the flask.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, boy. You got to remind me of these things.
Yeah,
I do not have a good recollection. Mostly because I'm drinking.
Yeah.
And
it was kind of funny. I forgot about this story, but as soon as I got to the wedding venue, I found your parents, and I go, "Where's Russ?" And your mom's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because he's got a flask, and I'm thirsty." And she was like, "He better not have a flask here."
No, and Mom, you're a listener. I did not bring the flask. The Lord spoke to me.
Oh, sure.
And I did the right thing.
Sure.
I made the right decision. Well, the problem was I actually had forgotten my tie already. So I already had to make a return trip once.
Oh.
I couldn't make another.
Yeah, you couldn't justify it?
By that time, I would be late for the wedding.
I kind of feel like, though, if you made a return trip, you had two chances to grab the flask.
Yes,
So,
I mean, you're right. You're very right. I had plenty of time, and actually, right where the tie was, the flask was right next to it in a box.
Oh my goodness,
So
that hurts hearing.
It would not have been too much for me to just reach slightly to the side and open.
Yeah,
and out it comes.
Grab the flask.
Yep. So I don't know if Josh is ready to say anything yet. It's been a couple weeks. There's been questions on if he was actually going to return to the podcast or not. People were concerned. People thought, how bad was the wedding that he's now not around anymore? A lot of questions that are apparently not going to get answers.
Yep.
Well, we do have, it is trivia day. Josh, a lot has changed. Is there, I guess I don't quite know what the joke is there.
Oh my goodness.
A lot has changed since you've been away. And we do trivia now. Our Wednesday episode, and actually next week, we hope to expand it to trivia Wednesday and Friday. Our writers are struggling to keep up with the demand for trivia. So they are, we're working with them though. They are a sensitive bunch. So.
Doesn't surprise me.
And actually, quick housekeeping note.
Oh.
Next week, we'll be recording a little bit later in the week because my wife and I will be on vacation in Philadelphia. We'll come back on Wednesday.
The city of brotherly love.
Yep. So we have trivia.
Yes.
It's that time. Trending trivia.
I'm not doing too terrible. Last week was a real saver.
No, and I don't know quite the concept of... The directions are... The questions are still directed at you.
Okay.
So... Josh, you can't answer. These are to stump Brent. And so, Brent, are you ready? Are you feeling smart?
I'm feeling something.
I
don't know if smart's the word, but...
okay, well, it's close enough.
Okay.
You're feeling something. That's all we need.
Might be gas.
It could be.
Probably
Let's
is.
keep that... Let's keep
if
that
you,
to yourself,
If you hold a fart in too long, does it become an aneurysm?
though.
Is that where we get brain farts from?
Oh, wow. Is a brain fart an aneurysm? I think that's the scientific term for it, actually. Do we have a doctor out there? Doctor listening? I'm sure we attract a very intelligent audience to the podcast, so I'm sure there is a doctor out there listening.
Mrs. Smith, your husband had a brain fart. I don't understand. He had an aneurysm. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Back in the Middle Ages when they didn't know what things were there. Oh, no, he had a brain fart. Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. No, he's dead. Oh.
Ooh.
I guess that is bad.
Can we come up with another name for it?
No, that's all we got right now. Maybe in 1,000 years they'll come up with something better. Now he's Australian, apparently. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know. Did they have the Middle Ages in Australia?
No. Australia was... Well, they might have had their own Middle Ages.
I don't know. Did they have the real Middle Ages, not the made-up other places Middle Ages?
Australia wasn't founded as a country until 1901.
I thought that was India.
John, give me that rock. Yeah, I
will.
Hey! Oh, he was just waiting for his actual name.
name.
If he had listened to the podcast while he was away, he would have known the joke.
I've been a little busy.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll explain later.
Okay. Depends on what you're going to explain. So, trending trivia. Brent, are you ready, my good man?
Let's go.
Maybe we'll give you maybe John will be like a phone a friend.
Oh, remember I did ask for a phone.
You did, so we did it. We brought you the phone a friend.
Yes.
So if you need some assistance, you can go to. He's drank a lot though. I don't know how reliable. Hello, to tell you a little something about this question. I have a little experience with that myself.
What is ED?
Energy disorder.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that works. First question. Question number 1. So,
Yes.
John, you've been away. We do trivia now. We have 5 questions and a bonus question, which does not count against Brent if he gets it wrong, but it does help him if he gets it correct.
Do you win something?
Just bragging rights.
Admiration and respect from
So
nobody.
nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really hoping that some of my high school teachers listen so they know that I'm not really as silly as they thought I was.
I calculated your score so far. You're at a 75%.
Yes, I went up.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
All right.
C minus.
You're getting there, pal.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So question number 1.
All right.
The president of this country couldn't outrun death when he met his fiery end after his helicopter crashed into a mountain on a foggy day
Iran.
in May.
Bill Clinton.
That's
Wait, this president. Yeah.
Oh.
it's the
John's
president.
not. You're not answering.
Oh.
You're his helper.
Sorry. Don't say Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Also, not a. Last I checked, Bill Clinton was not a country.
Iran.
Is that your final answer?
Where'd you run to?
Yes, it is.
That was kind of the joke there with the outrun thing. Yes, you're correct. Iran.
Iran.
Now, bonus question.
Where'd you run to?
We threw the bonus question on
Oh,
the
right
first
here.
question.
Okay.
What is the Iranian president's name? Yeah, that's correct.
Nailed it.
You had a really good chance of anything like that being correct.
Muhammad.
No,
Hey, that's a very popular
no, I thought
name.
that's actually a very good guess as well. No, but it's Ibrahim Raisi.
Oh.
So
like Abraham Racy?
no, Ibrahim. Ibrahim Raisi.
Raisi. Yeah, in a helicopter. Wasn't it shot down?
Alleged. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It crashed. It was a foggy day. The official story is it took a hard landing.
Oh.
I love that about dictatorships. They always look to. No, our equipment is not bad. He just took a hard landing. He died,
And then he ran.
and then he ran.
We actually don't know if he's dead.
He's actually still alive. He's now a prophet. That's. I think.
That's how prophets.
But that's the beauty of dictatorships. You can create the story however you want it, and they chose to go with a hard landing.
Yeah.
And not maybe it was the pilot had a difficult time landing the plane
In the fog.
in the fog, and it was a hard landing.
Don't they ever practice in different elements besides desert?
That's all they got. They only have the desert.
It's either going to be really hot and sunny or it's not.
I was surprised they had fog.
Yeah.
I feel like that one.
That's
Don't you gotta have like moisture in the air? You're in the desert. It's dry. It's a dry heat.
it is a dry heat.
Exactly.
That's what I hear all the time.
That's what everybody says when it's like Arizona is 100 degrees, sure, but it's a dry heat. Like that suddenly makes it
Yeah.
palatable.
Yeah.
It's a dry heat. Just don't spend too much time out in the sun, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Your oven's a dry heat too. Don't worry about it.
Don't put your head in there. Just a little PSA from the Menacing Podcast. Question number 2. So you got you failed on the
Bonus. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
the first one might have been the actual like Iranian way to say it. I don't know. So maybe we'll give you a partial.
I was
credit
using
for that.
native language.
Yes, but you definitely got number. You got one. You're 1 for 1.
Yes. One for.
So question number 2.
All right.
No, that's not a desert illusion. This iconic Las Vegas casino and resort is shutting down after
Mirage.
34.
Sorry.
You
writers.
have to let
Sorry.
me. We have writers slaving away.
I am sorry.
They think they're clever
Yeah.
in how they write the questions.
I'm sorry. Proceed. Start over.
This okay. No, that's not a desert illusion. A Mirage. This iconic Las Vegas casino and resort is shutting down after 34 years in operation.
I'm gonna go with Mirage.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, the final one.
Hey, you'd be correct. It will reopen in 2027 as the Hard Rock Las Vegas.
I thought they already had a Hard Rock there.
Apparently they need
It's a desert.
Well, that was the Hard Rock
Just
Cafe.
like the cafe? Oh.
This is the Hard Rock Las Vegas. Totally different.
All right.
Yep.
They have mirrors in there.
In the Mirage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. The alcohol's kicking in there. The jokes. We need to get. Can we get the writers over here? Can we get some
Help! We need an adult.
content? Question number.
Pretty good.
Question number. What was pretty good?
Help me, an adult.
What? It's a distressing thing to say. You do a pretty good job calling for help, kid. I like the way you do that.
I'm an adult. You need to see my license. See that? It has an 8 in the year that I was born.
Who compliments somebody going, help, I need to know. Yeah, you did a pretty good job there. Actually, if you could do the inflection. No, I really need help. No, but I'm trying to help you if you wouldn't be so rude.
Yeah.
I understand that guy stabbing you, but just do the inflection a little differently, and I think somebody will.
Make sure you put your punctuations. You can't go, help!
Gotta have
Help!
a comma. Gotta have a comma in there.
It's gotta go. Yeah.
You know, this saves lives. Punctuation saves lives.
Yes, it does.
Junction.
Question number 3. OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, are under fire after their newest AI iteration, that stands for artificial intelligence, sounded an awful lot like this actress who turned down OpenAI's request to voice their AI chatbot.
I'm gonna go with the fiery Scarlett Johansson.
Is that your final answer?
That is.
That son of a gun. I really thought some of these would stump you.
I thought it was Jenner.
Caitlin?
Caitlin. Or is it Kathy?
No, I think Kate. Well,
Is it Caitlin?
maybe she goes by Kathy.
Was it Chris? Chris Jenner?
That's it could be any of those. Isn't
okay.
Kris Jenner the mom from the
Dude, I
family?
don't watch.
Bonus question.
Yeah, that would have been why I wouldn't have gotten it right.
I have not. That's not even what I know.
50-50.
Now Scarlett Johansson, or ScarJo to her friends, she voiced.
Really, ScarJo?
Yeah, she absolutely. Wouldn't expect you to know.
Is that what you have in your phone?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, ScarJo is called.
It's Scar. Yeah, it's Russ.
Will you please stop calling me? I thought I had a restraining order out on you.
Why would you?
On him.
Oh,
not me.
I'm sorry. I thought he had one on her. Like, why would you? So, sorry.
Yeah, Russ. Why do you have
Scarlett, I need you to give me some space.
Whoa.
Please. My wife's not a fan of this. You need to back it off a little bit there. Of course, ScarJo voiced an AI system in the 2013 film Her with Walken Phoenix. Better than Iran
walking?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, he's walking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's walking toward Phoenix.
He's
Oh, isn't that a dry heat?
get the. That's what they tell me. All right, question number 4. So you are 3 for 3 right now, which is bizarre.
Thanks.
Let's see if we can keep this going.
Because Josh is here.
I think we'll start. That's right. I think we'll start. The fact that you have a phone a friend, I think, is giving you some confidence.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Question number 4. I think we're going to slip you up.
Okay, good. What? Wait. Go ahead.
Slip you up? That's the right way to say that.
Trip you?
Yeah, trip you up. That's what I was going. I was mixing my
Wants
metaphors.
to stick his foot out and make you fall.
Slip
I'm
you
gonna
up.
mop the floor. I'm gonna put a banana peel on the floor.
Oh, he's going to Donkey Kong you.
Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Mario Kart.
One of those.
Classic.
Yeah, that's all right. That wasn't deceased ukulele musician Tiny Tim tiptoeing through the tulips of this state capital, where officials found a dozen or so cannabis plants in a bed of tulips. Of course, cannabis is also known as marijuana.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
That
Oh,
sticky
she was
icky.
in Spider-Man.
She was Spider-Man's.
Blueberry yum yum. That ganja.
Isn't that Mr. Peterman from Seinfeld?
It might have been.
I think that's who that was.
The yum yum. I'm sorry. Was it the capital? Way to cough right into the mic.
That was a hint.
That
was a hint.
He doesn't talk directly into the mic, but he will cough into it for all of our listeners.
It was perfectly placed too.
So this is, you're trying to find this state's capital.
This.
Well,
state's-
no, sorry, not the. What state?
Oh, what state?
Yes.
Tulips.
What?
I'll phone a friend.
Oh, okay.
I'll phone,
okay.
I'll phone John.
Hold on, let's see if he's available.
Okay.
Ring, ring,
A German phone?
ring, ring. Pick up the phone. You there, pick up the phone.
Hello.
We need you to... Okay, and he's British, apparently. I don't know. What...
There was a union after a war or something, right?
John.
See.
John, it's Russ from the Menacing Podcast.
Hello, mate.
Why? I'm not going to question the accent. We'll let it go.
Hey, listen, you don't have room to talk. You went from English to Australian.
But at least it was good and well placed.
Okay.
No
What
offense.
can I help you with?
Oh, boy. Okay. It's a German phone.
The German phone is here.
Ooh, I don't think he's going to want to help you, Brent.
Well,
John, we have your buddy Brent on the line.
I do not wish to talk to him.
Okay, that's what we figured was going to
Yes,
happen.
that's
We have a
right.
question here. Do you know the answer to this question?
We will see.
Do you?
Were
did
you not
hear-
listening?
Do I need to?
What was the question? I just answered the phone.
are you French now?
We.
We're going all over Europe.
Just the hiking about. Just take a walk about.
Come on, matey. Can I have the question, please?
In what state did they find a dozen or so cannabis plants in a bed of tulips? It was around this state's capital.
I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird?
You made a really poor choice on who you were going to call.
I didn't realize he was going to go through the gamut of
I
the
didn't
world.
either. So clearly we're looking for a U.S. state, not a country in
Well,
Europe.
Brent, what state has tulips in it?
Well, I was going to say Michigan, but
Well, there you go. Hang up.
I-
Click.
felt like that was too obvious. But okay, I'll go with Michigan.
Is that your final
Yeah,
answer?
that's my final answer.
You probably should have found another friend to call.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
It was Michigan's neighbor, Wisconsin.
Oh, boo. They're not a state.
Oh boy.
And there goes those listeners.
Oh, I do know we have one listener who's a big fan of at least the Packers. I think she's from Wisconsin. Gonna hear about this at church.
Well, once a cheesehead, always a cheesehead.
Is that
Yeah,
the
I
saying?
think that's their motto.
Is that the, oh, is that really? Oh.
Do you like to pack cheese?
Number 5.
High cholesterol.
Is that? Does cheese cause high cholesterol?
No, it's good fat. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
But it is fat.
Not the mac and cheese that we talked about last
No,
week.
doesn't-
That's
it's too late.
fake.
It's too late.
love the mac and cheese.
You already said cheese. That counts for everything. Even if it's powdered cheese. out
Wait,
of the little
Wisconsin has
packet.
tulips?
Wisconsin thinks they own the UP.
What do you think?
I mean, in all fair, never mind.
What?
We won't go there.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they own it. But
Choose your words
them-
carefully.
There's not. That's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
yeah, no, it absolutely is.
Exactly.
But we got the UP because we gave up Toledo.
Well, there's nothing good
We
in
got the
Toledo.
better end of
Yeah,
that
we got
deal.
the-
We actually did.
Everybody can agree on
Nobody wants to live in the armpit of America.
that.
That's Gary.
it. Is that Gary?
Indiana.
Indiana.
I thought it was Ohio.
Well, I mean, Ohio as a whole is.
I love how most cities are like named after somebody's last name, but Gary, they're just like,
Yeah,
well,
well-
Gary.
We already have a Detroit. We'll go with Gary.
Like Columbus, after Christopher
Ohio
Columbus.
sucks.
Whoa,
It-
okay, all right.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is aggressive.
Yeah, you heard me.
I don't. My apologies to our Wisconsin and Ohio listeners.
No, Wisconsin's okay. Ohio sucks.
How did we get from? I thought Wisconsin was bad. I
Ah,
can't.
they're a
keep-
bunch of cheeseheads.
I,
They just claim the UP. That's not true. They did not claim the UP. We own the UP.
they,
They also think they have the thumb. They don't have the thumb either. We got the thumb.
the thumb's on the opposite side.
Exactly.
No, but because in
They have like a
Wisconsin,
nub.
Oh, that. Have you ever seen the picture of like the mitten state, and they claim to be the other mitten state, but then it shows like a hand like mutilated up in there like an X-ray.
We have the other hand. You do not.
They have like a pinky.
It's not even pinky. It's literally a nub.
It's a
We're getting off the rails here. We got
Sorry.
one more question.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to Ohio and Wisconsin.
Sorry.
Now Canada. What is?
Well,
Hey.
that's more Minnesota.
I mean,
No, that's
Soy.
true. It could be Minnesota
they got
too.
good honey.
Soy.
They got good beer too.
Canada has good honey.
I think they do. Don't they?
Maple syrup?
Oh, is it
Maple
maple
syrup.
syrup? I don't know.
The honey people usually make that from
honey!
Argentina.
I need more honey.
Argentina.
Yeah, don't you ever see that on the containers that says honey from Argentina?
Ooh.
And I actually think
Exotic
Canada
honey.
is
What
one
has
of them.
Tina ever done for you?
That's
Turner's been. She gave us good music.
oh boy. All right, question number 5.
All right.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
You've used up your phone.
Yeah, I
apparently.
know.
There's no going back to that.
There's still text a friend.
I don't know how that could go any better than the phone a friend. This Poor Things actress was delighted when a reporter called her by her real first name, Emily.
Oh. Emma Watson.
Final
Emma
answer.
Stone. Emma Stone. Emma Stone.
Final
Yes,
answer.
Emma Stone.
You can't
I
shake your head and then nod your head.
Josh does what he wants.
That clearly
I knew it was Emma.
you
I-
did. You
yeah.
didn't lock in Emma Watson, so you got. I didn't say it was right yet.
I
And this little preemptive shaking of the hands there.
It's Emma Stone.
Final answer.
Final answer.
He's locked in. Brent, you are correct.
My man. I knew he was right.
Which, of course, the jump from Emily to Emma was very original.
Yeah,
Of course, did she just start giving her name to a casting director and like stopped like Emma, and then he was like Emma? Okay.
She was
She had a stutter or something?
She was like M.
Yes.
I
couldn't
read
figure
somewhere
out.
I read somewhere that she actually wants to be called by her real name again.
Well, that's what she was pretty
Yeah.
giddy about
Yeah.
them calling her Emily, this
Yeah.
reporter.
Huge Spice Girls fan.
Yeah, that was on the Graham Norton show.
Oh, I see you guys are Graham Norton-ites.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Did not mean to sound Canadian.
Yes.
But yes, I like Graham Norton. The Graham Norton.
Cool if we were on his show.
I wish I would be very
That'd
cool.
awesome.
I wouldn't mind.
Welcome everyone to the Menacing Podcast. And we all come out. I'd probably fall on my face.
The audience would be like, "Yeah, who?
Who? Didn't you usually have famous people? We would have some very funny stories, though.
We would.
I'm just saying.
Have something."
We share them on this podcast as it is. So, Brent, you came away 4 out of 5.
There we go. I like it.
High five. Yeah.
That was very loud.
And everybody just ripped their earbuds out.
Yeah.
Only true listeners will stay on.
We don't want that, though. We would like a little bit more listeners. So tell
More
your
listeners.
friends.
Yeah. Tell your friends about the high fives.
Yeah, the loud sounds. Okay. At least that was quieter.
Yeah.
That was well done.
I was really hoping he wasn't going to go full force with that cheers. I don't want a glass broken in my hand.
So we are coming up on the end of the podcast. Does anybody else have anything to add before?
I do.
No, that was what I was afraid of.
You left that was all on
I
you.
was just trying to be polite. Didn't think he would actually take it.
Can I just say,
Sure.
I know I've been gone for a while. And it's because, for those who don't know, obviously everyone knows, I got married on May 10th.
It's too bad you didn't listen to some of those episodes. We
I
gave
did.
some very good.
I was just very drunk.
Wedding-
I don't remember him very well.
not.
I love the marriage advice too. It was great.
Oh, okay. What
I
did
drank
we, what,
a
what
whole
advice?
fifth of alcohol during
was
that time.
Was that,
It
that
was
might have
wonderful.
been. That might have been part of our advice. I actually don't know.
I think it was. It was great. I actually did it while I was drinking. It was
Could
great.
very well. You drank a fifth while you were drinking.
Yeah, I was drinking.
Don't
while I
worry
was
about
drinking,
it.
And I listened. And I was like, Russ and Brent have something. They are smart. They are
That's
smart.
how you know you were drunk.
That's how we know he was drunk.
No,
Yes.
can I just say though, it is great to be back. I apologize for being gone for so long. I've been very busy, but you know what? It's great to be back on the show. I love it. Josh will continue to be here too, apparently. And
He's a main staple now.
He is, yeah.
I love you guys both.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Love you too.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah. Can I just say the bachelor party rocked too?
You can say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I guess it's a free country.
Yeah.
Don't ask any questions.
I wasn't going to.
Russ
What,
left
what
at the worst
happens
time.
in the Mirage Las Vegas stays in the Mirage Las Vegas.
Oh,
right?
you left at the worst time.
I liked how he's like, has a lot of mirrors too. And he gave me a weird wink. Like, yeah, I was at your bachelor party too.
Hey, mirrors.
Wait, did you guys prepare for this trivia time at the bachelor
No,
party?
Well, kind of, a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
He told me there was trivia. I'm like, let's do this. Who is the Emma of our Emily? And Watson or Stone was there, so I don't know. But
Exactly. That's exactly how it went.
amazing.
So you can tell John is part of the writing team.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, I was writing from a distance. That's
Ah,
what I was
okay.
so.
Writing from a distance.
Yeah, it was
gonna
a
be a-
pigeon mail. Pigeon mail. So
Can that be? Somebody needs to pick that up and be like, for their job, I'm a writer from a distance. What's that mean? I write from a distance.
I observed far away.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Holy cow.
Wow. Okay.
Holy cow. You're funnier than I remember. So,
You pointed at Russ, by the way.
that's because Russ is hilarious.
I just wanted the audience to know who you're talking about.
It did sound slightly insulting, but I appreciate it.
I'm so sorry for the coughing.
What
So-
is going on? Brent, take us out.
Hold on. So I am back, which is great
Yes,
for the show.
yes.
I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be with one of my really cool friends. I loved him. Russ was in my wedding. Brent was there. You look great in a suit, by the way. Can I just say you look great in a suit?
Thank you.
Russ
He's
looked
talking to
fantastic.
Brent, by the way.
Yeah, Russ looked fantastic in his suit too.
That's why you're clarifying.
It was awesome. We had a great time. I'm married, and now we're all married now. This is our first show, all being married.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
We're basically experts on everything now.
Yeah. That's
I wouldn't
probably
go
why
that
we're
far,
on this
so-
podcast right now.
Probably.
We're hiding from our wives.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So
Who are all also friends.
I can say that now. Yeah. Oh, dang it! I gotta be careful now. This ring really does kind of make you think about things.
It
doesn't
does.
So-
Wait, I guess what's...
Okay.
Wait a second.
Tune in Friday when we dive into this ring really makes us think about things. If you want to get a hold of us, Facebook, Menacing Podcast, Twitter/X at Menacing Podcast. Hit us up with your thoughts and concerns, how much you love the show at menacingpodcast@gmail.com. And until Friday, we'll be talking.